Lady, feminine, female, girl, skunk. In the spring, a young man's love lightly turns to thoughts of fancy. Keep your guard up, chérie. Hello, young lover, whoever you are. I am Pepè Le Pew. Everyone should have a hobby, don't you think? Mine is making love. You are a girl, I am a boy. We have all that in common, darling. May I call you darling? You may call me streetcar because of my desire for... I get a kick out of her.
I got that comeback flow, call me George Clooney. I'm not crazy but known to get a little loony. Smarter than I look, laugh at those who tried to fool me. I'm in my own lane so I can only outdo me. I've done what only most could dream to do, and the plans that I develop make sure that I see through. I'm not a sellout like Obama and his bailout. The government cowards just looking for a way out, trying to pay their debt off.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy Dough-Dee. So I'm here to talk to y'all and have another Dough-Dee moment. On today's episode, it's more so about talking about the cancel culture. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know what the fuck that was before recently hearing about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, as I've been growing up, I was aware that generations before, my physical birth on this planet, they were just cut differently. The things they were introduced to, the things that they would talk about, and the things that was even on television was just much different. But we understood that if it's not broken, don't fix it. If there's no issue with it, don't worry about it. And then, here comes the millennials, which apparently I'm a millennial. I didn't know this shit. I had to fucking Google. I didn't know what a fucking millennial was. As far as I was concerned, I was born in 1986. We Generation X. We changing this bitch. But apparently I wasn't a part of that. Who knew? But one of the things that I also have been coming to understand now is that the ones that's coming after us, they aren't cut the way we are. There's cancel culture. There's oversensitivities in society. You can't speak about nothing freely without everybody being offended by this shit. They clearly aren't cut like we are. Case in point, Pepè Le Pew. Yes, the anthropomorphic skunk from Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies, that guy. The video you just watched before me, I'm gonna ask any of you something. Any of y'all that was born around the 80s, 70s, 60s, or 50s, because Pepè premiered in Merry Melodies Looney Tunes in 1945. So any of y'all born from the 50s all the way up to the 80s, whenever you would see this anthropomorphic skunk chase after a cat, did it ever give you the urge to go rape someone, a person? I don't know about nobody else, but after watching the video that I just played, that wasn't shit that ever came across my mind when watching that. I understood he was a cartoon skunk who was mistakenly thinking that a cartoon cat, Penelope Pussycat, her actual name, I had to Google that, Penelope Pussycat was another skunk. He thought that. And Penelope Pussycat usually didn't want to bother with Pepè because of his smell, as evidenced in the clip you just seen. But in this year, there was an article published that Pepè Le Pew perpetuates rape culture. I think some people in this cancel culture were missing a few hugs as a child. Now I'm gonna read, the reason why I say that shit is because we've never even had it be made clear to us not to do what Pepè is doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a skunk chasing a fucking cat. Even right now, I'm still trying to fathom the idea of how Penelope Pussycat inadvertently got thrown into the fucking Me Too movement. I'm trying to understand, trying to wrap my mind truly around the idea that Pepè Le Pew promotes rape culture. So because of this, Pepè has been removed from scenes on Space Jam 2, A New Legacy with LeBron James. It's a fucking skunk, man. The dude just wanted love. Like, it's so crazy because, we have a society that talks about freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of art. And there's always, and as I said before, never in the history of humankind has anybody looked at the same thing and got the same exact understanding from it or understanding from it, because everybody had different backgrounds. But generally, if you had a pretty stern, you know, mellow coarse background, you understood things that others understood because of your experience with those things at home. My experience with cartoons at home is that they're fucking cartoons. My experience with Pepe Le Pew is that he's a skunk looking for love, and his ass is getting rejected and swerved every time he had a chance. Hell, there's even a few episodes where Penelope Pussycat somehow turned around and ended up liking Pepe and then would pursue him. And as you've seen on the, if you go to the beginning of the video and you pause it on that screenshot of that Facebook post, as you've seen, it makes sense though. This guy, Pepe, chased after the same pussycat, not skunk, the same pussycat for 75 years. Some of y'all won't chase after the same person for 75 seconds. Makes perfect fucking sense. And so, but yeah, like I said about Pepe, like I said, I don't know anybody, certainly not in my upbringing, that ever used to see Pepe kissing Penelope and thought, man, I want to go take some ass from a human being now. Like, no, I don't fucking get it, bro. It's not registering. And it astounds me. Pepe Le Pew got canceled faster than Harvey Weinstein did. And he was an actual physical, literal human man that was raping women. He got canceled faster than him. Oh, that is right. My bad. Pepe is predominantly black. That's the reason. But nah, man, like, as I said, like, you know, it's getting to a point where we can't really enjoy anything. Like, you can't speak on anything, you can't say anything, you can't even enjoy the natural, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you can't enjoy the natural entertainment of things because people are going to individually go down the road of things they don't like to see. But we live in a free country. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of art. Unless the art is something that a group of us say we don't like, then we gotta cancel that art. It doesn't make sense. On what planet this fucking skunk had a job for 75 years out of all the motherfuckers to sit up here and fire? Y'all choose Pepe Le Pew. If you want to worry about what is perpetuating rape culture, I'm gonna help you with something. Why don't you sit up here and tackle all the fucking politicians tied to human trafficking? Why don't you sit up here and tackle all the motherfucking people that is literally in Hollywood tied to rape? And why did it take so long for y'all to do that when it came down to Harvey Weinstein? I know some would like to bring up R. Kelly. Trust me, his ass ain't out of the motherfucking, he ain't in the clear either. But he's being taken care of. In fact, he was taken care of a lot faster than Harvey was too. And that's saying something. Same as Bill Cosby. And that's saying something. Just in and of itself in those individual circumstances. We won't get into that in this video, but in a later video I probably will. But yeah, it's, you know, you as I speak on rape culture, I still have not seen anything about the guy that grabbed Terry Crews's dick in front of his wife. Why don't y'all cancel that motherfucker too? If y'all are gonna be canceling fucking cartoons, y'all probably should be more focused on the human beings. Because guess what? Art imitates life.
Close curtains, whistle.
Would've thought I'd be caught in this life, let's celebrate with a toast, and get lost in tonight and make it all light up.
Follow me.